Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This is for the week of March 31st through April 6th. Guys, we're finally in April. We made it to April. Look at us go. This is the second chapter kit, I believe is what it's called. I think it was a mystery kit because it has like extra like boxes and stuff and it came with a foil bundle. I have no idea what like mystery it was, but it says second chapter on there, so that's why I'm assuming it's the second chapter kit. This kit I just used a foil bundle with, and I'll be 100% honest with, or the foil bundle that came with it, I'll be 100% honest with you guys, nothing really happened this week. Absolutely nothing happened, but which is why this plan with me is so short. It's only a 15-minute plan with me, which is pretty short. That means that I went through this like spread really quickly. Also, just like fair warning, I am still recovering from a sickness. I think I mentioned this in the last plan with me. I am still recovering from a sickness, so if you hear me getting a little like congested or I sniff or something like that, apologies. It is gonna happen just because I am still recovering. So yeah, let me look back on what happened this week. It was April Fool's week. I did start Sunrise on the Reaping. Guys, oh my god. Okay, so I love Sunrise on the Reaping. If you guys don't know what Sunrise on the Reaping is, it's a book in the Hunger Games series. It is actually Haymitch's story, which Haymitch is one of the victors that is a mentor to Katniss and Peeta in the original Hunger Games like books. And oh my god, Sunrise on the Reaping is his story and like his games, and oh, it's so good. I think it's one of the very few books that I actually gave a 5-star so far this year. Absolutely love it. Love the book. It is so good. And I read it in 3 days or something like that. But yeah, I started reading that on this week and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I also did take my antibiotic that I had to take. I mentioned it in my last plan with me that I learned that I was allergic to penicillin because I had a root canal. They gave me penicillin. I've never had to take penicillin before, but my dad is allergic to penicillin. So I was like, well, I guess I'll try it. There's only one way for me to find out. And it turns out that I am also allergic to it. So I had a lot of anxiety of taking the new one because I thought I was going to have another allergic reaction to it. Thankfully, I did not. Good to know that I am not allergic. I think it was clindamycin. I'm glad I'm not allergic to that one. But I did have a lot of anxiety like leading up to that because unfortunately my face was swollen and I did have to take the antibiotic. But yeah, other than that, I was still recovering from my breakup during this week. So still got a little bit of emotions going on. Still a little bit of crying and like a little bit of like sadness going on. So that did still happen. And other than that, nothing else happened. I watched Grey's Anatomy and I played The Sims. Like, guys, this was a very boring week. It actually does not do justice for this like kit itself because nothing happened this week and I feel like it did, like this kit definitely deserved more things to happen. But sometimes life do be like that, where you just don't have a lot happening during it. And I also have kind of gotten to that point where I'm like, I don't really know what else I have to like talk about because a lot of the time I'll talk about the spread during these bases, but there's not really a lot happening. I did film the base for the next spread after this. I haven't filmed the like day by day yet, and guys, I love it. So I used the Mod Blossom kit. I know this has nothing to do with like this one, but I used the Mod Blossom kit and I used the like groovy underlays or like foil bundle from Scribble Co. And oh my god, I love it. Like the florals mixed with like the 70s to it is so pretty. I'm so excited. So like stay tuned for that plan with me because it's like I'm just like looking at like the base of it right now because I haven't done the day by day and it's just so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. So stay tuned for that. I'm also really excited for like April spreads because April to me is like purple and like spring at the same time, and I love April spreads. So I'm really excited for those. I know it's October, so I'm nowhere near being able to plan out like Halloween and stuff like that, but I'm also really excited for Halloween spreads and Christmas spreads. Oh my god. I haven't like actually like filmed Christmas spreads, like filmed them, and I feel like for forever. So I'm really excited to be doing that hopefully sometime soon. I'm trying to figure out, like I said, mentioned in my last plan with me, that I'm still trying to kind of figure out the like the timing and like time management when it comes to doing everything that I need to do, especially with me starting back up school again. We'll see how that goes. But we are doing our best to try to get things uploaded and get things going just so that I can at least have videos for you guys sometimes. But yeah, so that is it for the base. We'll move in to the actual day by day. I'm telling you, this is a really quick plan with me. So first thing for Monday, I did upload on that day. So I used a filming slate and an upload script. The filming slate is from Mandy Dreams, who I've mentioned before has closed. I still have a decent amount of those filming slates, so I'm going to continue using them until I sell out of them, or not sell out of them, run out of them. And then I did use an upload script that is in font 6 from my shop. And then I did have discussion responses and a written assignment due on this day. So I used a group project for the discussion responses and a paper due from Once More with Love. Both of those are from Once More with Love. And then both of the scripts are in font 6. They're customs from my shop. And then I did pull stickers on this day, which is exciting. I did film a little bit, so I'm assuming I filmed a plan with me. So I used a little sticker sheet from the kit, and then the pull stickers is from Kinsey's Creations, whose shop unfortunately is no longer open. On the second half of Monday, I used a little munchkin from Once More with Love to mark filming, and then I think that's a munchkin. Actually, it might be a emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. And then I did use, I have no idea where this sticker is from. It's from Magic. I think it's Magic Prince Co. I don't even know if that shop is still open. Let me Google real quickly. But that's where that film script is. Magic Prince Co. I'm going to assume no, because nothing's popping up. The Instagram still exists, but the shop itself does not. So I'm going to assume they're closed. But I used the film script because that's the last one that I had. I finally wanted to use up that sheet, so I used the film for that. And then I did have a YouTube binge on this day, so I used a YouTube little laptop from the kit, and the YouTube binge script is from the foil bundle from Scribble Prince Co. And then I finished a book on this day. I used a munchkin to mark that, and I finished the Au Pair Affair, which was a hockey romance book, which, fun fact, my ex actually bought that for me for Christmas, and I finished it the day after we broke up, so that was fun. But I did use my custom script for that. Moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday was April Fool's, so I used this little kind of wacky munchkin to mark that, and the April Fool's Day script is from Kinsey's Creations. And then it was my payday, so I used a icon and a script both from the foil bundle. Sorry about the lighting, if you guys can kind of see that. It's a sun shining through my window and it shines on my desk, so I was trying to cover it up with my studio light, so apologies if you can see that poking through. And then I did mark that Alizea bought us flowers on this day. She bought a bouquet and gave it to 4 of us, which was really, really nice, which I also really needed just because emotions. So I used this munchkin with some flowers to mark that. And then I did watch some more Grey's Anatomy on this day. I used a Fox and Cactus Girl for that, and the Grey's Anatomy script is from my shop in font 6. And then I paid my bills like I normally do on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Sometimes I will pay all my bills for the week, so I used a payment sticker from Carly Plans, and the pay bills is from my shop in font 1. And then I did go to bed early on this day, so I used a munchkin for that, and the bed early is from my shop in font 6. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday I did have a Starbucks run, so I used a coffee cup from Paper and Milk, which Paper and Milk, I would love it if you could reopen again, because I'm running out of these coffee cups and I need more. If you guys are listening, I doubt you are, but it'd be great if they reopened. And then the Starbucks run script is from the foil bundle. And then I did mark that I was emotionally unwell because we were going through emotions and dealing with just sadness. So I used a Paper and Milk Maru for that, and then the emotionally unwell script is from Carly Plans. And then I did start Sunrise on the Reaping on this day, so I used PETA from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that, and then my custom book scripts that I've been using. And then I did go home and cook dinner, so I used another Paper and Milk Maru to mark that, and the cooked dinner is in font 6 from my shop. And then I marked that I got 0 sleep on this day. I don't know if that was because I was up reading Sunrise and the Reaping, or I was just in my feelings, or what, but I used a munchkin and a 0 sleep script that is in font 1 from my shop. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday we had traffic. Gotta love traffic. So to mark the traffic, I used an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co., and the traffic script is in font 1. That's custom from my shop. And then I marked that I was late for work. I actually feel like I need to get a script for this just because make my life easier. But I used a munchkin that's running late to mark that because I was late because of the traffic. And then I did call my dad on this day, so I used a icon from the kit, and the call dad script is in font 6. I feel like at this point I need to stop saying like from my shop and just say like it's font 6 or from whatever. Just assume it's from my shop. And then, sorry, I'm getting congested. I apologize. And then on the second half of Thursday, I did get gas. So I used an icon from the foil bundle, and the get gas script is in font 1. And then after that, I did cry a little bit that day. Just a tiny bit. So I used a munchkin to mark that, and I used a Planet Hannah unintentional cry sesh sticker because I figured it was kind of fitting. Because at this point I was like, I should be fine. Why am I so sad about this? Especially because like I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it to happen, honestly. Ooh, my computer is lagging. Hello, are you overheating? Is that what your problem is? Are we caught up? Okay. Nope, it's lagging. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, so I tried to film or like record this voiceover again, and my computer like completely froze. So here's to hoping it figures out its life. I think it should hopefully be okay, but hopefully it stopped lagging. I unplugged it, so it's not charging anymore, and sometimes when it's charging it lags. But anyway, yes, I had the unintentional cry sesh, and then I did go to bed early, and I used a munchkin for that. And then moving on to Friday, I did have a discussion board due, so I used another Once More with Love munchkin and another script from my shop. And then I marked that my face was swollen because my face did start to swell up on this day. And the sticker I used for it is actually a Stressed AF sticker from Once More With Love, but I just like cut off the Stressed AF because I kind of figured it worked for the face swollen. So I did use that to mark it being swollen, and then I was super anxious because then that meant that I had to take the antibiotic, and I really, really, really did not want to take the antibiotic. But I had no choice. But I didn't want to take it because I didn't want to have another allergic reaction. Thankfully, I did not. But I did mark that I was anxious on this day, so I used the Once More With Love munchkin and an anxious script that is from Kinsey's Creations. And then for marking the taking of the antibiotic, I used another munchkin, and then after that I did watch some Grey's Anatomy, and I used a Paper and Milk Maru and a Grey's Anatomy script from my shop in font 6. And last but not least, I did finish off my day by reading a little bit of Sunrise on the Reaping, and I used a book stack from the kit, and the read script is from the foil bundle. Moving on to Saturday. Saturday, as always, I usually get Dunkin' with my dad. So I did get, I did mark that with the coffee cup that is from the kit, and then the Dunkin' script that is from Kinsey's Creation. Oh my god, my brain is not braining right now. It's starting to struggle. And then I did mark that I was in my feelings, but like it was kind of in a good way in my feelings, if that makes sense. So I used like this like kind of healing munchkin from Once More With Love, and the In My Feelings is from the foil bundle. And then I did take out the trash on this day. Wow, so crazy. I used a Coffee Monsters Go Muddy for that, and the trash script is in font 6 from my shop. Moving on to the second half of Saturday, I did finish Sunrise on the Reaping. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so, so good. And I used Katniss from Scribble Co. to mark finishing that. And then I did do some laundry, and I used another icon from the kit and another script from the foil bundle. And last but not least, I played Sims on this day, and I used a little emoji to mark that, and the Play Sim script is from Kinsey's Creations. Moving on to Sunday, we're almost there. I did sleep in on this day, so I used a scribbler to mark that, and the sleep in script is from the foil bundle. And then I did get Starbucks on this day. Like I said, my dad and I have a routine of getting Dunkin' and Starbucks, so we did get that. And I used a Paper and Milk Paper and Milk coffee cup, and the Starbucks run script is from my shop in font 6. And then I did watch more Grey's Anatomy, and I used another munchkin for that. On the second half of Sunday, I did mark that I had a lazy day. Oh no, filming Lindsay, did you not put any of this in there? You might not be able to see any of this. I'm so sorry. But I used a munchkin and like pajamas to mark that, and the lazy day is from my shop in font 1. And then I did play more Sims. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it. I played more Sims and used the same icon and script as before. And then last but not least, I did fold some laundry on this day, and I used the icon from the kit and a fold laundry script from the foil bundle. You guys can't see that at all, so apologies. But that is everything for this spread. I don't know why I like got out of breath in this one. Maybe it's because I had to redo part of it, but hopefully the lagging doesn't make the voiceover kind of mess up a little bit. If it does, I apologize. I don't know why my computer is lagging, but it's a little old. It's like a 6-year-old computer, so it kind of makes sense. But that is it for this spread. Here is what is left in the kit. There's a lot left because it is a mystery kit, so I had a lot of labels and things left over, which will go into my eventual giveaway pile of leftovers. But yeah, that is everything. We're going to give you guys a little bit of a wiggle so you guys can kind of see the foil and how pretty it is. Yeah, this foil doesn't go as well as the last one, but it's okay. But that is everything for this spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, as always, please like it and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already to see more videos, and please leave me some type of comment down below. I always love to read them, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Goodbye!